Life on Earth is an epic story, a tale of adaptation, transformation, and survival that spans billions of years. From microscopic life forms in the depths of primordial oceans to the vast diversity we know today, the history of life is also the history of the planet itself. In this video, we will explore the theories of Peter Ward, Richard Fortey, and Richard Dawkins, which shed light on different aspects of this journey. Ward explains how repeatedly life almost disappeared, but with each crisis, new opportunities arose. Like in the Permian-Triassic event, the largest mass extinction in history, which paved the way for the ancestors of the dinosaurs to dominate. Richard Fortey, in Life, an Intimate History, explores the crucial role of geology. He shows us that the history of life is intimately connected to the changes in the Earth's physical landscape. We begin our journey with A New History of Life by Peter Ward, who reminds us that planet Earth has a long and turbulent geological history. Mass extinctions, such as the Permian, not only wiped out life forms, but also opened the way for new evolutionary lineages. During the Cambrian explosion, the seas were teeming with strange creatures, developing body structures that would later be replicated in more familiar forms like arthropods and mollusks. Peter Ward reminds us that while some thrived, others failed. This cycle of extinction and renewal has shaped biodiversity over time. Richard Fortey, in Life, an Intimate History, explores the crucial role of geology. He shows us that the history of life is closely linked to changes in the Earth's physical landscape. Dawkins explains that all living beings share a common ancestor, and that natural selection is the process that drives evolution. Species compete, adapt, and pass their genes to future generations. Natural selection is not intentional. It is a gradual process in which small changes that favor survival and reproduction accumulate over time. Fortey also reveals that the biological diversity we see today is the result of a long succession of evolutionary successes and failures. The Cambrian explosion, around 540 million years ago, was one of the most extraordinary moments in the history of life. Richard Dawkins, in The Greatest Show on Earth, takes us beyond geological and biological events, introducing us to the key to understanding evolution, natural selection. Dawkins explains that all living beings share a common ancestor, and that natural selection is the process that drives evolution. Species compete, adapt, and pass their genes to future generations. Natural selection is not intentional. It is a gradual process in which small changes that favor survival and reproduction accumulate over time. A New History of Life also reminds us that mass extinctions were crucial moments of transformation. Events such as the asteroid impact that led to the extinction of the dinosaurs made room for mammals and eventually for humans. These moments of destruction were also moments of creation, triggering new evolutionary waves. The history of life is a story of constant innovation. From the first microorganisms to the rise of humans, life has always found ways to adapt and survive. But the future of life on Earth is uncertain. Images, modern humans, nature scenes, diverse biomes, science advancing in the lab. As we face challenges like climate change and biodiversity loss, it's important to remember that evolution continues, and the history of life on Earth is far from over.